Welcome all. Welcome to the Von Cartmann Show. In this episode of the Von Cartmann Show, I'm going to dedicate to moto art. Moto art helped me get into motorcycle racing and track days. Track days in Colorado and motorcycle racing. So I went on some Colorado forum called Colorado Sports Bike. I think that was the name of it. And that forum, here, let me bring the camera closer. That forum, I met a guy named Art, right? Moto Art, which is his nom de plume. Like Eric Von Cartmann is my nom de plume, which means French. It means the name of my pen or pen name. Like Mark Twain is a pen name. George Orwell is a pen name. These are not our real names, right? These are just the name of our pen. Sometimes our pen says stuff that we don't really believe. You know what I mean? So we can't get in trouble for using a pen name. You know what I mean? So Moto Art helped get me into racing. I went on this sports bike forum and he said, oh yeah, there's a racetrack near the airport. It's called Second Creek Raceway. Wow, I found out this racetrack was only $50 for like a 4-hour block. And if you buy 10, I think it was only $40. So if you pay, or I think it was 5. You pay 5 up front, and then it was only $40. And there was no medics there. There were no track marshals. It was just one guy. His name was Bob. He ran the show. So he collected the money, and he had a pickup truck in case you crash. And man, great little setup they had there. The best part was you get to go on the racetrack. You don't get speeding tickets, right? And we did all our tricks there too. I once rode a stoppie on that front straightaway, right? Near the grandstand. I rode a stoppie like more than halfway all the way down. Like, stoppie means a reverse wheelie, with the back wheel in the air. So, yeah, we learned all our tricks there. I learned how to slide the rear wheel, slide the front. While in control, of course. Could only do that on Dunlop. I found out I'm really a Dunlop guy. Michelin's, you get faster lap times, but every time I rode Michelin's, I landed on my head, right? So yeah, I got into racing. This helmet right here hit the ground. I don't know. You see can you see the scratches? This helmet hit the ground probably 3 or 4 times, but I still wear it. Man, it still protects me, right? It never messed up my head, or maybe it did, who knows? Great helmet. I only wear a Rise. A Rise are the best. They fit my head. The protection is the utmost. And a Rise don't make bicycle helmet. There's a reason for that, because bicycle helmets don't really protect you. Right? And I tell people that all the time, right? I mean, bicycle helmet's all about lightweight, right? But if you're riding a Red Bull Rampage, man, you better wear a motocross helmet, right? A Rye motocross helmet. Of course, it's going to be heavy, but protection is pretty more important than weight when you're doing downhill. Now, even downhill bicycles, I cannot wear those dirt bike helmets. They're just way too heavy, right? So. Yep, this is my helmet. This is my suit. Oh yeah, let me show you some pictures. So you see, in my red and white Prexport leathers. I love this bike right here. I'll tell you a story about that bike soon. But this is the bike, a 1999 R6. This is the one I won. I won first place on. Still got my license right here, my racing license, MRA. License, season pass. He says Michael Lee, number 369. So that those 4 blockouts for 4 race weekends. As you can see, in 2004, I only had one block cut out because I only did one race weekend and that was with this amazing bike in 2004. This is a 2003 Yamaha R6. This bike is amazing. So stable, so quick. The power was there. But unfortunately, I broke my hip in the first race. Well, I did an endurance race, and this is what that picture is from. It's from the endurance race, which is a half-hour race. But I was just tuning the bike to get ready for the sprint races. And this one, you can see my plates are white here because I'm racing in the expert class. And I crashed while in 8th place, starting in the back of the grid. Okay, I was in the very back because, you know, it was my first race of the season. I started off in the back. I got up to 8th place, you know, and while making a pass, I came on the gas too hard. The bike, you know, went like this and it bucked me off, going about 85 miles an hour. I broke my hip. Like I went over the bars going about 85, coming on the gas too hard. Right, the bike was sliding, coming on the gas too hard. And then it whipped back like that and I went over the bars. Pretty violent crash. A lot of people saw it. They said it was kind of violent. And I actually didn't feel no pain until about an hour later. And luckily I had buddies. Maybe I shouldn't say their names because I don't want the government, but well, I can say the first name, but Ed and his kids, I love you all. Man, you guys helped me get to the hospital that day and took care of me for a week. So I should dedicate this show to you guys too. So I bought this bike from WS. That's his initial, WS. He built up this bike pretty amazing with a power commander, had a M4 full exhaust system. Me and him were about the same weight, so his suspension was dialed, man, dialed. And I bought this bike from Moto Art. Normally these guys, they always want new bikes so they get the contingency money, right? So I didn't really care about the contingency money, you know. But yeah, I got first place, you know. It only took me 6 race weekends. So in 2002 I started. I did 2 weekends. And then, no, 5 race weekend. And the 3rd race in 2003, I got first place. And I have that first place trophy somewhere. Oh crap, I forgot to get the trophies. But that trophy is my first place trophy. Actually, my only first place trophy. You know, if you don't count sportsman's class. I don't count the results of those races. And that was in novice GTU, which is novice 600s. And in novice 600s, that's 600s are one of the most competitive classes, right? I mean, the top 5 guys in novice 600s are basically experts, okay? But you know, we want the trophies. And once you get to 600 Super Sport, that's what the expert class is called for 600, right? Those guys tune their bikes more, right? I mean, every little second counts, right? Once you get to the higher level, right? So now it's no longer about skill. It's about skill and the bike, right? So you need to have your bike really dialed in if you expect to win an expert class, right? So it's more than the rider. You need the bike also, okay? So yeah, so on the 5th race weekend, I got first place, you know, and the week before that, I should have got first place the week before that. But man, I got lost while I was on the track. Like I was riding and I was following some guys, 2 guys. No, 1 guy, and there was 1 guy behind me. And I knew where I could make the pass, right? I mean, the guy's name was, man, I still remember their names to this day. Maybe I shouldn't say their names, but one of them, his dad owns a motorcycle dealership in Colorado, so that kind of gives it away already. Man, that guy was holding me up. I knew where I could pass him, but I got brain blocked for some reason, right? So I didn't make the pass. And the other guy, he passed us both on like the 4th lap from the end. So we all crossed the line at the same time. I'm talking like, well, not same time, but like neck and neck, right? The finish line. And I got 3rd place on that one. And I should have won that race. But the endurance race, before that race, same weekend, I came in 4th place, and I got a trophy for that. And you go, wow, they give 4th place trophy? Well, they give up the 5th place trophy. But that 4th place trophy is special to me because I was the top novice in that race. So there was 1st, 2nd, and 3rd were all experts, right? Most guys, they use the endurance races to tune their bikes to get them ready for the sprint races. But a lot of guys do take the endurance race pretty serious too. See, I still have my leathers. Still got my boots from back in the day. You can see the boots in the all my pictures. You know, it's the same boot. It's the same boot. You know, I got my CD back protector. Awesome back protector. But you need to make sure your suit is bigger because this takes up space in the suit. Still got my suit. Crashed in the suit probably about 10 times. No, not 10 times. Probably about 6 times. You know, I mean, it's ripped at the shoulder right here. This is the one I broke my hip in. You know, that's one thing. This suit doesn't have a hip protector. So now I'm going to wear that hip protector underwear that Fox makes. You know what's underpants, actually. So it has a hip protector, a little bit of butt protector, and you know, it's like a biking short, so it's padded underneath. So this suit is still good. Size 52. You know, it fits me, you know, and I don't have the leather. Well, actually, I wore down the leather pucks. I put it on my day-and-E suit. Man, this is an awesome suit. Never crashed in this suit. Unfortunately, I got to be 140 pounds to wear this suit. You know, I even had a helmet to match the suit, right? Look at that. Pretty good match, huh? See? Pretty good match. You know, it's you know, in America we call it day-and-e's, but it's Italian. It's a Dionysi. You know, it's the god of something. I think god of wine. Yeah, I forget. God of competition. I don't know. So, never crash into this suit. Look how beautiful made. It's got hip protectors. Man, it's got every. Oh yeah, this one I have the pucks. See, so we wear down the leather. You know, you can get plastic pucks, but I use leather because you can feel it more. See, so this is I wish I got to be 145 pounds to wear the suit. Actually, 150 will work, but it's tight with 150. But with back protector, I need to be 145. I don't think I'm getting down to 145. 150 is possible, I think. 145 will be really hard. I think my shoulders got wider too. So because they fit really tight up here, and I don't remember it fitting that tight. So yeah, that's Cartmann. I did buy a new helmet this year for my wife. You know, another Arai. Man, this is an awesome helmet. It's even lighter than the previous years. Well, actually, just as light, but you can tell it has more protection. Again, Arai. Always got to have Arai. And I haven't wore it yet. I mean, my wife hasn't wore it yet. You know, hopefully she'll let me borrow it. You know, so. I even bought the smoke windscreen for it. Really nice helmet. Cycle Gear had a huge discount on it. That day was 15% off. That day. No, it was that week. But I was there that last day. Plus, I had another 10% on top of that. Some Cycle Gear discount. Black Friday. And then plus, I had like something like $40 or $50 in my Cycle Gear account that I could use. So I got that really cheap. You know, it's like a $900 helmet, but with the windscreen and everything, it came to like $600. You know, with all the discounts and everything. So yeah, that's my racing days. Dedicate this show to both Moto Art and Ed's family. You know, Art was the one that got me into racing. I bought many equipment from him. Bought many of my racing equipment. Like, I think I bought my tire warmers from Art. You know, and a generator. I think I might have bought a generator from him. Art is like a guy, he always has a lot of toys, man. It's like he always has toys, right? I mean, his toys are like the best, right? So yeah. So, my first dedication video, or my second dedication video. Oh, look at that. I'm even thinner. Man, a 2-hour bike ride, I already lost some, my love handles. And my face got thinner too. Man, I need a mountain bike more. All right, Cartman out. I love you all.